Alright, what's up guys? So, today we have a lot of work that needs to be done. We need to, well, I'll tell you why we have a lot of work that needs to be done. It's because tomorrow, the Mustang goes in for its first dyno test. So tomorrow they're not actually going to tune it. What they're going to do is they're going to hook it up and see like how she's running and what's happening there and what they need to do to fix it. Because they don't have a lot of time, so they just squeeze me in to check it out. So we need to run the Mustang, drain the oil. I've been meaning to do that for like so freaking long right now, and I just haven't done it. So we need to do that. We need to tighten the rear wheels, and then what we need to do is we need to lift up, bang, the brand new trailer, and we need to make sure that the tires are tight and the wheel bearings have no play and the brakes work and stuff like that, because it needs to go in here. And then later tonight I need to actually go to Jared's because he has my ratchet straps because I lent it to him for an event. So I need to go do that as well. So, oh, and Jacob got a new bike. It's a cool bike, but yeah, we need to get going on that because I need to hook it up to the trailer tonight so that it's ready for tomorrow because the appointment's at 1 p.m. So I gotta leave here around like 12ish. And I need to check the front of the truck because it still has that recall, and I want to make sure that nut didn't back off because apparently that's what the recall says can happen. So I need to do that as well. But let's just hurry up, do that stuff, get this car on the floor, and then maybe even take it for a little bit of a cruise up and down the street. See how she drives. So I'm gonna get to work. Alright, so we got everything done. Oil change is done. I ran it to make sure that the water temp gauge worked because it wasn't reading because the fan is always on. So I unplugged the rad to see if it went up, and it did go up. Yeah, like when she's running and the fan's on, it doesn't even hit like 60 degrees Celsius. So that's really good. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower her down on the ground and we're gonna take it for a little stroll around the block because we need to make sure that she's not having any issues with any load from like the actual car itself. Like it runs fine in neutral, at idle with the wheels off the ground, but the real test is to put it on the ground and make sure that she's not, that she pulls, she's not breaking up, the unload of the rear wheels and stuff doesn't kill the engine. So yeah, so I'm gonna drop it down and then get ready to take her on a stroll. So first off, I gotta say, it is really hot here. Like, it's usually not this hot. I think it's like 22, but it is hot. Second of all, this car has not been on its own four wheels in a long time, and I forgot how low she is. So just take a look at this. Look how low she is to the ground. Like, she's like under my chest here. She is low. And when the suspension settles, she's gonna be even lower, which is crazy. So I'm gonna move some of these cars and we can go take her for a little spin. So I decided before I go and take this thing for a little cruise, we're gonna wipe down this windshield, give it a quick rinse because it's a sunny day and I don't think we'd be able to see through that. So I'm gonna clean it up. she's got no power right now. Okay, so as you guys saw, she didn't have any power. She runs on her own, which is good, which is great. But she doesn't have any power. She keeps breaking up, so that's what we're gonna have to try and figure out tomorrow. Right now I'm just checking the trailer, make sure everything's okay. So far I've done this side, and I can't check the brakes because it's like an old like van or truck style hub, so the brake is connected to the hub, so we got to take that center part off. But seeing how I don't have any new seals or anything like that, I don't want to take it off. Same with this one, so I just took the wheel off, made sure that there's no play, and it has a tiny bit of play, but nothing too serious. I pumped up this side all to 65 psi. So once this side goes back on the ground, because we have it on jack stands right now, we will torque them. And I actually came over to grab this because this side, as you can see, the wheels are actually nice, but the lugs don't want to come off because they're like tight on there from rust and stuff. So I am going to lower it down, get some weight on it, and try cracking them loose so that we can take the wheel off, go pump it up with some air, check anything behind there, make sure everything's in the clear. It took me forever to get that one off because somebody put an open head one and it's rusted on there, and it had to cut through all the rings of rust. So I'm tired. Oh, I am so tired. Oh, and it's so hot out. Jesus. Oh, we need to get these done. I'm not even halfway through. I still need to break this wheel, and then I can start taking them over there. You can hear the compressor going. I'm pumping them up and checking behind there. And oh, and this isn't even like, this is like step one of the trailer. The next step is we have to make sure that the brakes work. And if the brakes don't work, then I'm gonna be sad because then we have to rewire stuff. And then we have to go to Surrey. And then we have to go and get my straps so I can actually tie down the Mustang to this thing. I'm just tired. I'm gonna stop complaining and get this done. So, we got good news and we got bad news. The good news is all the tires are done. They're all at 65 psi. The bad news is, oh, the bearings aren't bad. I thought they were bad, but they're not really making any noise. There's no play in it, so I think we don't need new bearings, probably just new seals. But we didn't make a boo-boo, it was bound to happen. One of the lugs snapped, which was what I was afraid of, because these things were on so tight. I'm like, should I just leave it on and not mess with it? But I'm like, I should probably take it off, look at everything. So that snapped. So on this side, each of these wheels has one. This one is just missing a lug. I never noticed that, but it's missing a lug. This one now is missing a stud because it's right here inside this lug. So after tomorrow, I'm gonna go check to see if, like, which place would have, I mean, I should probably do the bearings. Which place has bearings, brakes, and drums. And if the drums come with lugs, or like studs, cool. If not, I'll get some of those, and then we'll do all four sides, because, or both sides, but all four wheels, because I'd rather do them all and know that they've been done and that they're okay, than rather hope, like, see, because they look okay, rather run them and find out they're not good and then something fail, and then next thing you know, we're stuck on the side of the road going to an event and we have that issue. So we were gonna go and check the trailer brakes first, but for me to do that, I have to hook up the truck, and I still have to go get my straps and go fill up before I want to hook up to the trailer. So I think I'm gonna go do that first and then come back, hook up the trailer, test the brakes, make sure everything's okay. And then we'll load up the Mustang. So I'm gonna hop in the truck. Well, first I'm gonna move this thing back inside the garage because, hold on. Oh, she looks like a full car now. I mean, that's the broken bumper. That's the new bumper. She's got hood pins, they're not fully on and stuff. Over fenders look nice, they just need to be painted and sanded a little bit. Everything else looks good. She just needs to run better. Alright, she's in here now. I had to lift up the trunk because the wing overhangs too much, so because I want to wall tap it off, but the garage won't close, so just gotta leave it like this and she'll be good. But she's close. She is so close to being done. And then we can get some final in-car footage of the Driftstang 2.0. So I'm gonna go get those ratchet straps, then we can do everything else. So I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit here. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit here. Alright. Alright, so I'm back and it's late. Ow. It's like 11:30 right now. So we have a couple things that we need to do and a couple things that we can't do. One is we can't put the Mustang in the trailer because it's too loud and it's too late. The second thing we can't do, well I didn't do because the line was so long, is I didn't get gas. So we're gonna have to do that in the morning. But the thing that we have to do is we have to hook up the trailer to the truck. So we have to hook it up, then we need to test to make sure that the brakes work. Because if the brakes don't work, then these brakes are gonna get too hot. We could get brake fade and then we might not be able to stop. So I need to grab the hitch and put it on there and line it up and stuff like that. So let's go do that. Okay, so we had a couple complications with the trailer. So one, on this side, one of the trailer brakes isn't working. Which is, you know, shitty. And on the other side, one of them is stuck on. So I feel like that maybe that, you know, balances out the braking. I mean, but like me and Cody just went over my options, and really the best thing to do, not the best thing, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive it down there.
The most economically feasible.
Yeah, the
most economically feasible. I'll say it for you.
There we go. Option is we're gonna load up the Mustang and we're gonna go for it and we're gonna try and take it easy and see how she does. So, and then once we come back, I kind of have to stop working on the Mustang for, I mean, all it needs is paint, and once it's tuned then it's done. But I can't get it ready for paint because I have to work on that thing, because if I have to trailer this car, like say to an event, which was the plan, I need that thing to be working. So I might have to take a couple days off from the Mustang, which Cody is admiring.
Dude, you got mad panel gap.
That's because that fender's messed up. Don't listen to Cody, he doesn't know what he's talking about. If I can get a friend to help me out with the paint, then we might be able to get the paint done and get the trailer done at about the same time. And then maybe hit up an event at Evergreen, do some testing, I don't know. But that's gonna be it for this video. Watch tomorrow's video because, and I'm saying tomorrow so that it forces me to edit a video after I release this one. Because tomorrow, me and most likely Cody are gonna go and drive this thing over to Mopac to go get it tuned on a dyno. So I know I've said that multiple times, but it's like finally time to put a car on the dyno. I've never done that. Yeah, so just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Smash that motherfucking bell.
What? Say that again. Hold on. Wait. Let me get you in focus. Okay, go.
Smash that motherfucking bell.
Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.